Pyramid Peak is a difficult Class 4 14er located outside of Aspen, Colorado. Please do your research before considering this mountain. The trailhead for Pyramid starts at Maroon Lake. Follow the Crater Lake Trail until you come to the Pyramid split-off on the left-hand side. Make your way up through the forest into the amphitheater. You then have a 1,000-foot climb to reach the ridge at 13,000 feet. Carefully make your way across various ledges until you reach the entrance of the green wall. From here, it's careful Class 3 and 4 climbing until you reach the summit of Pyramid Peak at 14,018 feet. Round trip is approximately 8¼ miles and 4,500 feet of elevation gain.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to another hiking in Colorado 14er adventure. Today is going to be a very big day. We are at Maroon Lake right now, getting ready to set out and do Pyramid Peak. Now, the last time I was in the Bells was June of last year. We did do the Bell Cord up to South Maroon. And that was quite a trip. So I'm looking forward to being back here. It's been over a year since I was here, and I would like to go ahead and, work on Pyramid. This is a solo trip for me, so I didn't find anybody else who wanted to go with me this time. So I decided that this would be a good trip to go solo on, and we'll go ahead and bring you guys along. Okay guys, so I just got to the next area of interest, the cairn for the Pyramid turnoff. I know you can't see it too well in the dark, but I'm planning on getting some shots of this in the daytime on my way back down. But it's pretty well cairned. I mean, it's pretty hard to miss. The trail is just right off to the left there. I'm making really great time. It's only taken me like 30 minutes or so to go this distance, and I'm gonna make my cutoff and make my way up to Pyramid. It is 3:30 in the morning, and I've gone approximately 2 miles. Still can't see anything, so like I said, the majority of this is going to be on my way down. But I wanted to show you this. Check out these cool clouds that are covering, or that are going past the moon. It looks super cool. You can see the silhouette of the Bells over there. Well, I can, I don't know if you guys can. We're making really great time. Looking forward to getting up into the amphitheater here, and the 1,000-foot push up to the ridgeline to getting us into the fun part of Pyramid. I'm going to start filming here. Like I said, because I got started so early today, it's no point in showing you guys just a completely dark video. So I'm gonna start filming from this location. It is 6:10 in the morning, and I made my goal of making it to the ridge just at 13,000 feet before sunrise. So I don't know if you can see behind me, but we've got the Bells, and look how much Snowmass is still holding. That's just insane to me. Now you can see the moon peeking out right behind Pyramid, which is awesome. But I figured I would take you guys along with me, and we can check out this sunrise together. So like I said, my goal was to make it up here 13,000 feet by sunrise, and successfully have made that goal, and I'll show you why. Sun's not fully up yet, but here we go. Oh man, this is going to only get better in the next couple minutes. I think full sunrise is 6:22, but check out that drop off. Ah, it feels so good to get back up to the Elks. I'm gonna eat a little bit of breakfast up here, and I'm gonna watch the sunrise, and then I'm gonna get into the class 3 and 4 stuff with some sunlight. All right guys, it is 6:30 and I'm ready to get going. But the route behind me is we're gonna be cutting below this, up that, and then to the left. So we'll bring you along. And the sunrise wasn't as nice as I was hoping, but still really cool. So the first section through there wasn't bad. There was a faint trail and some cairns marking the way. So that wasn't bad. Behind me is our next section here. So I will make my way up this and let you guys know what I think after I get up that. Obviously, it's going to be really hard to record while climbing, so safety first, but I will be sure to update you on each important section of the route. So that last section, you actually wrap around to the side here, and there's cairns that you're going to follow up here to where I am, and then you get yourself to this little platform here where you can see another cairn. And then we're going this way. Man, I love the way that the light is reflecting off the rocks right now. It's making the picture look really good. But look how beautiful the elks look this morning. God, amazing. What a beautiful morning to be out here. I do know the winds they're calling for to be getting a little strong towards the afternoon here, but I'm gonna try to get up and down before then. And up we go. Lots of exciting ledges we get to climb through today. Man, what a beautiful day. And I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but right over there is another cairn. So that's the way we're gonna go. By we, I mean me and you guys. Had to put my trekking poles away for the rest of this part. I couldn't be any happier to be here right now. Such a beautiful day. Okay, so this part here is a little interesting. So you have this little ledge here, but then it drops off down here. And the only thing that I have to step on is this little section down around there. But our next cairn is right up there. So I'm likely going to scoot around and hug this and skirt my way around over there and then just kind of step down. That looks like probably the best option as of right now. Okay, so that wasn't as bad as it looked from there. Coming around, you have a nice crease right here you can hold on to. On the edge here, this stuff's pretty solid. And then just kind of put your feet down here and jump across, which leads us to our next area. More ledges. And a cairn. This has been a lot of fun so far. It's nice to get that section in the morning through the forest out of the way before daylight. And then it looks like our next cairn's up there, so we're gonna head up that way. And this is the start of the class 3-4 stuff. It is definitely steep. But from at least what I can see is the route finding looks pretty straightforward. But I'm gonna get started on that. I likely won't be able to get any film from that. There's no way I'm gonna try and get a video in a place that's unsafe, but I also can't see what's ahead of me, so we'll go from there. All right, I like this section. So I'm gonna do it. Making good progress. And all I gotta say is if you guys are afraid of exposure, I would highly suggest not looking down at this location. Holy cow. Wow, that is a very long way down. Okay, I'm going this way. I will say that the higher up you go, the more difficult route finding becomes, and more exposure, obviously, but we are less than 300 feet from the summit, I believe, and I'm ready to get up there. Got 2 people ahead of me now. Man, if you look off like this other side, I would put that exposure up there with the Crestone Traverse. The video doesn't do it justice, but it's pretty crazy. Less than 200 feet from the summit. Almost there. Just gotta stay safe. Triple check my holds. And yeah, like I said, if you don't have much class 3 or 4 experience or a stomach for exposure, I would say definitely work your way up to this peak. I've done a ton of class 3 and 4, and this one it's mentally draining because you're so focused on not sending rocks down, not getting hit by rocks, making sure your holds are good before you use them. So it's exhausting. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the summit of Pyramid Peak. My 38th unique 14er. And that leaves 2 left to finish out the elk range. And depending on how I feel tomorrow, I'm going to go for one of them. North Maroon, which would only leave the infamous Capitol Peak. I cannot get over how gorgeous it looks up here. Look at the valleys, they're so lush, and then look at the contrast between the reds and the bells, and the grays and Snowmass and Capitol. Oh my God, I love it up here so much. There's the diving board that everybody takes pictures from. And if we walk over here, you can see the summit marker, which is always good luck to touch. Or, no, I just made that up, I don't know. Oh man, look at that. Where else would you rather be right now? I'm gonna stay up here for a little while. They aren't calling for winds until afternoon. It's before 8:30 right now. So maybe a half hour I'll stay up here. So I think there's some other people coming up behind me. So I'd rather not pose any sort of risk to them by accidentally sending something down, because everybody knows the bells are loose. Or sorry, the elks are loose. Absolutely beautiful summit. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna grab some water, gonna have some food, and most importantly, put on some sunscreen, because I get burnt if I stand next to a lamp for too long. Thank you guys. As you know, this will not be the ending of the video. As I said, I did start super early this morning, so I do wanna get you guys a video of the full route down. I'll kind of pick up from where I left off filming down at the saddle down there above the amphitheater. Well, I need to go that way, but this guy is blocking my path. So I guess I'm just gonna wait while he does his thing. Could be a while. And go tough white, let me pass. Good Lord, I need to get better jokes. And this is what you have to come up from the amphitheater to gain the ridge. It's steep and it's loose. Not a good combination. But at least I can see this on the way down. Going to be honest here, this is not very fun to come down or go up. But once I get back into the amphitheater, then I should be able to make some decent time. Looking forward to getting back. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be going for North Maroon tomorrow. Somehow, this mountain has claimed my other trekking pole. So I'm not exactly sure what happened. I didn't ever hear it fall out, but kind of bummed out about it. So if anybody comes up and does this mountain, keep an eye out for a red and black diamond trekking pole. I would really appreciate it if you guys would let me know if you find it. And I'm just below the big fork heron spot of the trail that marks the entrance to the amphitheater. And I didn't get to see any of this morning because it was completely dark. Look at this. It's so beautiful here. Unreal. Amazing.